Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down. They'll run here with the rookie. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Ward. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Mike Green getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive end...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Nate Wiggins, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Titans sending out their punter as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 50 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here comes the former Titan Derrick Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Real quick.
Second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
13.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Quick hitting slant there. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Check. On your team.
From the gun, Jackson. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Adoree Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the first and second down, you got to look now at your third down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And as he marked out up at the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Titans first down.
Get it.
A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
Now a run on first down. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's another.
It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Titan first down.
44-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gas. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Mike Green is there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 6. Back to throw is Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 23 yards. First down for Tennessee.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Titans
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10.
Hold it ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19, 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down and 8.
Ready! Ready!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown Titans. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Jackson now. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Jackson. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
He'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point is good, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, Ward. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open right side is Okonkwo. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's third down and a few inches.
Here we go, set.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Titans first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Okay, ready?
From the 41. Here's second down and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. That's complete to DK. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
That's good for Titans. First down.
Handoff here, up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Throwing is Ward. The throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Room to maneuver at the 35. That's screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Come on. Stretch the Eagles. Cowboy 80.
They'll try the right side this time, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun on third down, Ward. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is third and long.
Ready! 18!
Throwing again is Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. No issues there. This one is good. And the Titans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Jackson now on second down. It's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now second and 10.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Jackson up top again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
DC, ready? No, we changed. Alpha, sit on. 180, sit on.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Titans 17.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Trying to start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Ward. Jair Alexander picks it up. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Adoree Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play. On the handoff, it's Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's done it. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Ravens 28, Titans 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that ball.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Now give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Third down and 9. Now it's Ward. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They snap it to Ward. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
First and 10 of the 17-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll look underneath, and here's Spears. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The Ravens' 9-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Well, he swung out wide to Spears. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Nothing fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Inside the 40 to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens tack on one more to their lead.
Titans 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
79 Broncos. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 25, here's second and 8. Shotgun snap for Ward. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
At the throw is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Again, it's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take it.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Ready, go!
Throwing, Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Throwing is Ward. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right, going for it all. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
In motion, Okonkwo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They send Ridley in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready!
3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Taking this to the 34.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was robbed right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Here we go.
They send Ridley in motion.
Fix the Eagles. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helm. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Hey, 60 bikes.
They're trying to get this one on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. He'll throw. It's White. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on
You find
down.
yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Finish it on! Finish it on! Alpha.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Finish it
The
on!
last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard
The
line.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackle made.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
In motion, Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it? Go! Here we go, shot! Ready, ready! Ready, ready! Set! Get up! Let's go now! Ready! Down! Ready! Ready! Let go! Here we go! Here we go! Come on! Set! Go! Let's go! 18 Cardinal! Set! Ready, ready? Set! Ready! Set up! Set up! Right, ready! Here we go, shot! 70 Lion! Ready! Ready, ready! Set! Let go! Let's go now! Hut, hut. go. Viking 18. Set up. Ready. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Ready. Panther 60. Set up. Set it! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hut it! Here we go! Set! 60 by 6. Hut, hut! Let's go now! 70 timber, go! Let's go! Viking 18! Ready? 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 Second 19. Ha! Come on, set! Bronco 80! Ha! Ready! Cowboy 80!